So 2 down, and here is Robbie Perkins. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. Good to have you back. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, bringing you all the WBC action from Tokyo Dome. Digging in, Robbie Perkins. So up next, Robbie Perkins. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And a foul ball. Out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning. Now the tag at second, and here's the catcher, Robbie Perkins. He's 2 for 2. And that is out of play. Foul off down the right side.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not.
Swing! So 2 down, Robbie Perkins digs in now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Out number 3. So 2 down, Robbie Perkins now at the plate. Going 1. 0-0 here in the bottom of this. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Robbie Perkins. Missing inside, ball 1.
That's the ball.
And another ball.
Out.
No score here in the 2nd. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. 1 down. And here's the catcher, Robbie Perkins. Walked his first time. And a swing and a miss.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 1 down. Robbie Perkins will hit next. He is struck out, and he is walked. High fly ball, right field. Chen should have this one. And there's 2 down. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. The run comes in from second. Cut off, throw to second. There's the tag. So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Robbie Perkins. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Comes up empty as he... So 2 down, and now the catcher comes up to him. Robbie Perkins.
Ball. That's a ball.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it.
Does anybody know ahead of time? Does anybody know that girl of mine? Has anybody seen her?
One down, and now the DH, Nhl Hut. Swings through that one for strike one. Breaking ball misses down and away.
That's a ball. That's inside.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there has room, and he makes first and second, one out. Nhl Hut getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Liner snagged at first. We're here at the WBC. Welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Nhl Hut digs in now. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Burke. Now the number 2 hitter, Nhl Hut. On the ground, right side. Wingrove takes it.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ground ball up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Recovers in time to get the force. And they do get. Nhl Hut will hit next. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 5th. On the ground to first. Nhl Hut, the next to hit. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. That one lifted to left. Canelli takes it. So 2 down. Nhl Hut digs in now. Hard ground ball, base knock. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Can you Why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me? Why you switch phone numbers like clothes? Why you can't answer me? Yeah. Cause I got more. Why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me? Why you switch phone numbers like clothes? Why you can't answer me? Yeah. Cause I got more. Yes, I blew my shot from Florida to Hollywood. Got some gold, look big on me. Got some goals, it's a list on me. Yellow, I'm rich, I rock and roll. Then it's one hit to the top.
One down. Nhl Lee now at the plate. This to center field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Out. One out man at first. Next to hit, Nhl Lee. And a foul ball. Tap dances out of the way of that one. And there's a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. In position. One down. And now Nhl Lee. On the ground, right side. One out man at first. Nhl Lee, the next to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or way.
Swing, and this one's bound. One down. Here's the center fielder, Nhl Lee. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Favre gets under it. Takes it in for the out. And now it's going to be Nhl Lee. He's 0 for 1. And a big swing and a miss. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second. Here's the center fielder, Nhl Lee. 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Escala should have this one, and that is that. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Nhl Lee getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The relay throw. He makes it to. Lee at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Left field. And there's 2 down. One out man at first. And now the center fielder, Nhl Lee. Right through there for a strike. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's the ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. This one in the air, right field. Prada takes it in for the out. Here's the center fielder, Nhl Lee. Flied to right his first time.
Ball.
Hit in the air, left field. 2 down. First and second, 2 outs. Nhl Lee will hit next. Mujic. He takes it himself. One down. And now the center fielder, Nhl Lee. First offering. Runner goes. Lifted in the air, right center field. Snags it on the run. One out man at first. And here is Nhl Lee. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. In the air, left field. Escala racing over to make the catch. Lee at the plate with 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Nhl Lee. Now a slow roller to second. Slings to first in time. Lee stands in now and watches strike 1. High fly ball, right field. And they're 1 out man at first. Now at the plate, Nhl Lee. And he hits a ground ball right side. Mujic over to second. Double play. One down. And now Nhl Lee. That's outside.
No, that's out.
Ball 1. Line drive. Fair ball. Kim grounds second on his way to third. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Nhl Lee now at the plate. A double and a run scored his first time up. That one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And he brings it into the warning track. So 2 down. Nhl Lee digs in now. 1 for 2. Rip, but it curls foul. On the ground, right side. Menchik gets him easily, ends the inning. Nhl Lee getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Line drive. Prada takes it in. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where
Mujic. There's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. One out man at first. And now, Nhl Lee.
That's the ball. That's down.
This one in the air center field. Under this one.
We're here, you're there. MLB The Show proudly presents Conquest Baseball. Maps come in all shapes. Nhl Lee steps in the box, and we're all set to dance. Swings, ground ball up the middle. McNeil fields it cleanly. One away. Next to the plate, Ezequiel Tovar. Late with the swing there. Flares one into right. And with that hit, they're up to 4 in the inning. Brandon Lau ready to hit. A diamond tier threat. Ground ball up the middle, and that's into center for a base hit. And the lead runner stops at second. Robbie Perkins ready to go with the go-ahead run in scoring position. Not a fan of meatballs, huh? Two strikes and no balls. The sweeper misses for a ball. In the air, out to right. Needs a second attempt. That forces the runner to hold on at third. Mark Leiter Jr., the new arm after they make a change here in the first inning. And he's being asked to clean up a mess with the bases loaded. Jonathan Aranda takes a deep breath and steps up to face the new pitcher. Doesn't connect. He was late. The count is 0-2. Gets the K for a huge second out. Now a chance to get out of this bases loaded jam. So up next to the dish, Juan Soto. In the zone. It's 0-2. Just looking for a strike. Soto swings and gives it a ride. And it's gone for a grand slam. That brings everybody in. World Baseball Classic. Represent. Ramirez strides to the plate with a lead thanks to Juan Soto. Hit on the ground up the middle. Wilson. Out number 3, but they're able to plate a few runs to start the game. The vibes, as they say. James Paxton on the mound in the bottom half. It's crucial to treat this first inning like it's the 7th. Find a way to give your bullpen something to protect. Wilson in the box now. No balls and a strike. Foul ball.
Knuckle curve. Low inside.
You took charge and finished it with a strikeout. Well done. Up next for the A's, Shea Langoliers. No room for error against a hitter with this kind of power. Catches the plate with a changeup.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Changeup again, and plenty of options now with the count at 0-2. Way inside. Gets out of the way.
Low inside.
Swings and lifts one to center. Lee waiting for it. All day long, he bitty bombs. Here's Kurtz. It didn't take long for him to reach the majors. Only needed 32 games in the minors before getting the call. Cutter off the plate for a ball.
Change. Low middle.
Goes back to the cutter.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
The count is 2-1.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Fly ball to center. Lee moves under this one. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. They don't respond with any runs of their own. Find themselves trailing early in this 3-inning game. Elvis Alvarado in the game, taking over on the mound. Drew Jones takes his place at the plate, ready to face the new hurler. Puts it on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Alex Bregman steps in. Never want to swing at that. Lifted in the air to right. Butler galloping towards it. And it's off the wall, but foul. The 1-1. Fastball off the plate. He dodges the fastball. Swung on and hit hard for a base hit. So now they have a base runner. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Now batting for Detroit, center fielder
Jung-Hoo Lee at the dish with a runner on first. He's 0 for 1 so far today. Line drive, sliced the other way. That's a base hit. And the throw keeps him from advancing to third.
up next for the Wild Bunch.
Ezekiel Tovar up now with 2 runners on base. Into center field, that falls for a hit. Fired to second for the out and moves up to third. Now 2 away. Brandon Lau comes to the plate to face the new arm with 2 runners on base. Single to center his first time up. Not happening.
Outside, ball.
Foul ball. The Wild Bunch, runners at the corners. On the ground to second, McNeil handles the chance. Gets him easily, and it ends the inning. Harris wraps it up without allowing any runs to score. Welcome back. 4 runs separating these 2 teams at the moment. Brent Rooker leads off with his team playing from behind. Welcome to the party, pal.
Seam fastball, high inside.
Misses the zone, down and in.
High outside.
It's 2-1.
Sinker, low middle.
Blue didn't hesitate,
Seam fastball,
but that was close.
low outside.
Now it's a full
Sinker,
count.
low inside.
The World Baseball Classic member collects the strikeout. Stepping in, Tyler Soderstrom. That one had strike written all over it, but it's a ball.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
Didn't get the call.
Four-seam fastball, high outside.
Well, the ump is just being picky, if you ask me.
High inside.
There's the cutter. He's seen it 3 times now. From 3-0 to a full count.
High outside.
Not finished yet.
Four-seam fastball, middle inside.
The 3-2. And we'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball, low inside.
The payoff.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
Swings, and this one is smacked. Going back. Hauls it in after a long run. Andy Ibanez is the batter now. First pitch of the ball.
High middle.
Flares one into center. And it's in. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Lawrence Butler in the box with a runner on first. Can we get a different ump? Asking for a friend.
Low inside.
That's a dot.
Four-seam fastball, high outside. Circle change, low middle.
That's the changeup. Relying on that pitch more than any other. He tosses another changeup. He obviously has a good feel for it. Lives to see another pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 2 innings down. Tyler Ferguson on the mound, working as a bronze card. Robbie Perkins walks to the batter's box, looking to capitalize on the pitching change. Starts the at-bat with a ball. Cutter misses the mark.
Ball.
Righty sets, kicks, fires. Squares it up. An automatic double as it hops the wall.
Second base.
Jonathan Aranda now at the plate. Struck out swinging in his first at bat, but that was more his fault, not yours. Don't worry. Line drive, and it bounces down in fair territory. Perkins coming home. And he's in for a run. And the lead is up to 5. And now they're up to 5 hits in the inning.
Now batting for Detroit,
Juan
left
Soto
fielder,
next to hit after the RBI single. Here comes the 0-1.
Foul ball.
Don't stress. Every hero bounces back. Alexei Ramirez comes to the plate in the final 3. Came up empty first time up, 0 for 1. Wilson underhands it, 1 at second. And it's a double play to end the inning. The Wild Bunch score a run in the frame, and they have a 5-run cushion. Welcome back. Let's see if you can put a bow on this one. You have the lead and 3 outs away from a conquest victory. And I'm not planning to work overtime today. Swung on and lifted to right center. Lau under it. Brings it in. And 1 gone. Jeff McNeil up to bat for the first time here in the 3rd. That's a foul ball. A's 1 down, bases empty.
Outside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
That's a strikeout, and now just 1 out away from a win. Down to the final out here in Oakland. Wilson batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. And fouled away.
Knuckle curve. Low inside.
Here comes the 0-2. The final out, and that's a conquest winner. That's a reason to celebrate. The Wild Bunch take this 3 inning. Greetings. Glad you could make it. Hey, this isn't boo. MLB The Show welcomes you to Conquest Baseball. Grab your snacks, but be careful. You got a controller as well. It's about time to take the field. Robbie Ray on the rubber to start for the home side. Anything can happen in a 3-inning baseball game. You know, the more I think about it, this mode is kind of crazy. Jung-Hoo Lee leads things off, and here we go from Oracle Park. And we start with a foul ball. Womp womp. Catches the plate with a fastball. And that one almost got him. And the first batter of the game strikes out. Here's Juan Soto at the plate now, graded as a diamond. Doesn't connect. He was late. Swung on and hit hard for a base hit. So now they have a base runner. And now they're up to 5 hits in the inning. Brandon Lau shuffles to the plate. Foul ball. The 0-1. Fights it away. Takes the lead at first with 1 out. Skips up some dust. Now we see Robbie Perkins. Swing and a miss. He was late. On the ground left side. Oh, nice stop on the slide. That's a great play for the out. Well, that was an exciting way to send us to break. Tyler Fitzgerald in the box, ready to lead off the bottom of the first. Misses with the changeup. Changeup is good for a strike. Hit on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Now at the plate, Harrison Bader. Close enough, am I right? Swung on and lifted to center. Lee settling under it. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Here's a gold card at the plate, Rafael Devers. Tough crowd, tough crowd. Devers swings and drills one deep. Soto drifting back. Brings it in. Inning over. That was a quick frame. Only needed 7 pitches to wrap it up. Sam Hentges on the mound working as a bronze card. Jonathan Aranda comes to the dish following the change on the mound. It's the fastball for a strike. Swings and lifts one to left center. Makes a nice grab on a full sprint. Ezekiel Tovar is the next to hit. Ripped on the ground to second. 2 away.
Batting 7, shortstop, number 2.
Ramirez, the next to hit, takes outside. Not your pitch. Gets Wood on it. Here comes a pitch. Grounder off the pitcher. That's the 3rd out. So it's Matt Chapman hits leadoff this frame. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Middle inside. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Strike three, and that's strikeout number one. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. Hits it foul. Giants, one down, bases empty. Ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Ramos up to bat next and lays off for a ball. Turns out the previous pitch was a setup.
Middle outside.
Off speed, but not off target. That's a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a heater. 2 innings down, 1 to go in this nail biter. Don't go away. Best is yet to come. So they turn to the righty out of the pen, Ryan Walker. He comes into this game in a critical spot. Jones in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Starts with a pair of sliders. The leadoff hitter is retired with the strikeout. Nolan Arenado up to bat for the first time here in the third. Thinking outside the box. And the pitch. Hit on the ground up the middle. Adames over to pick it up. Whips it to first on the run. And 2 gone. Nhl Lee steps in.
Center fielder, Nhl Lee.
Swings, puts it on the ground to second. Fitzgerald, third out, and that ends the frame. The Giants. Welcome back to San Francisco, California. Patrick Bailey gets us going in this frame. Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Changeup misses the zone. Jones racing left. Long run, tracks it down. Up next for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. Great pitch.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
No balls and 2 strikes.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Down low, it kicks away. Now 2 down after the drop third strike. Nhl Lee is up now for the Giants. Opens with a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That pitch earned a longer look.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Goes back to the changeup.
Middle inside.
The heater connects for a strike. 1 pitch away from extras. We'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
And again, the 2-2 offer. And strike 3, up to 4 strikeouts now. Neither side finds the breakthrough. We head to the next inning, still looking for a winner. Jose Butto now on the mound to start the 4th. A runner on second to deal with in this situation. Max Clark enters as the pinch runner. Juan Soto strolls to the plate to try his chances against the new arm. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch, and the runner takes off. In there, safe. A massive stolen base, and what a time to do it. Here's the 0-1. That's a foul ball. A swing-free zone. Goes with the sweeper but misses. And they start the frame with the strikeout. Brandon Lau is next to the plate. Late with the swing there. 0-2 is the count. Sends it deep, and this should score the runner from third. Clark tags for home. A big run scores on the sac fly. And it's a one-run game. Robbie Perkins with an important at-bat following the go-ahead sac fly. He's 0 for 1 so far today. Not going for that. Swings and misses out in front. Tries to get to a breaking ball off the plate, but can't connect. Fastball. Strike three. Back here in a one-run game. Tyler Fitzgerald leads off with his team playing from behind. Came up in. First time up, 0 for 1. Greg Weisser comes in the game out of the bullpen. He'll try to lock down the game and pick up the save. Fitzgerald swings through it as he comes to the plate for the second time today. In the air to right. Snags it on the run. And he makes it up to third and still just one away. Harrison Bailey steps up with the tying run at third. Went with the slider, but misses. Sweeper off the plate for a ball. Doesn't connect. He was late. Swings and misses at an off-speed pitch off the plate. That doesn't catch the zone. Got him. That's out number 2. And now just one away from the win. Down to the final out here at Oracle Park. Smashes one deep. Back at the track. Gone. It's a walk-off winner. They rally back to steal it. Say goodnight.
Qué bonito está el cielo que a mí me tapa. Y esa brisa de diciembre que entra por la casa. Qué sabrosa la sal del mar de mi playa. Que aunque no tiene tren, su sierra es nevada.
Donde me pega el sol en la piel, de los sueños que nunca desperté, la de la foto en el atardecer, y ahora regreso para volverte a ver.
De la esquina del barrio bailando en la fiesta. Donde todo el mundo con la puerta abierta. No hay invierno ni primavera.
Es verano la vida entera.
Cuando el mango se cae en la casa floresta.
Un bañito de lluvia, una fruta fresca. Quiere mango, biche y raspado con cola. Aquí todas las tristezas se van con la sola. Yo crecí viendo el atardecer como nunca los he vuelto a ver. Y aprendí a ser feliz viviendo en el ahora. Porque el Caribe se envuelve en mi ser. Y si es posible volver a nacer, escogería este lugar, su color y su aroma.
Y en una esquina del barrio bailando champeta. Comiendo butifarra hasta que amanezca.
Un bañito de lluvia, una fruta fresca. Un día tuve que marcharme de la Samaria. Y el mundo no era lo mismo lejos de allí. Y aunque lo quiso el destino, yo lo he burlado, nunca me fui. No importa dónde estuviera, no importa con quién estaba, no importa lo que pasara, yo era de aquí.
No hay invierno ni primavera.
En verano la vida entera. I've been in the gym every day.
Nhl Lee leads things off, and here we go from Oracle Park. Swung on and lifted to right center. Lee on a dead sprint coming in. Nice grab on the run. Juan Soto at the dish. Hit on the ground to second. Fitzgerald fields it cleanly. In time to Devers for the out. Now a chance for Brandon Lau. Fights it off. Here comes a pitch. Gets a strike with the slider. Hangs in there. 0-2 on the way. Fastball. Strike three. Tyler Fitzgerald leads us off.
Low inside.
Softly hit back behind third. Lands near the line. Fair ball. Around first, heading for two. And he's tagged out at second. Harrison Bader up next to the dish. Starts with a strike.
Cutter. Low outside.
0-2 is the count.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Into center field. That ball for a hit. So up next to the dish, Rafael Devers. Swing, and Devers gives it a ride. Going back. Catches it right at the warning track.
Cutter. Low middle.
Adames in the box now and takes strike one.
High outside.
2 strikes and no balls.
Slider. Middle outside.
We'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing, hits a ground ball to first. Takes it himself to the bag, and that's out number 3. 1 inning in the books, 2 left to play. Hang tight. More Diamond Dynasty baseball headed your way. Robbie Perkins ready to roll.
Number 9.
That was close. Read that pitch like a pro. Swings, it's a ground ball to third. Chapman over to first, and 1 away in the second as they get the leadoff hitter. And now it's Jonathan Aranda. Popped up left field. Ramos on the move. Fakes the catch. And now 2 away. Tovar in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Misses the plate, but swings at the breaking ball. Line drive, and it bounces down in fair territory. Around first, hustling for 2. And that's a 2-out double. Their first hit of the game. We see the Giants with the new pitcher on the hill, Sam Hentges. He's going to try his best to strand that runner at second. Alexei Ramirez steps into the batter's box to face the fresh arm. Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Goes back to the slider. Ground ball to short. Adames handles it. Slinging it to first in time. Matt Chapman gets us going in this frame. First pitch is a strike. Hits it foul. Fly ball to right center. Jones moving to his right. Racing, makes the catch. Up next for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. 0-1 to start.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Pulls the string for a strike.
High outside.
Hits it hard to third. Arenado to first. And 2 gone.
Circle change. Low outside.
That's ripped to right, down the line. And it's a foul ball. And the pitch fouls that off.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Swung on, and this one is smacked. It may go. Out of here, and they take the lead. A crucial long ball that could swing the outcome of this game. Luis Arias comes to the plate now following the solo home run. The 1-0. Flares one into right, and it's in, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Jung-Hoo Lee. The box with a runner on first. The Wild Bunch make a change on the mound as they turn to Camilo Doval. He'll do his best to keep this a one-run game. Lee stands in with 2 away as he takes the ball. Fouls it. This is smacked left field line. And that's a foul ball. Fastball. Strike 3. Ryan Walker pitching now, and they're going with a silver card. And he's on to try to lock this thing up. Drew Jones sets his sights on the new arm as he steps into the box. Lifted in the air to center. Hauls it in, 1 away. Nolan Arenado steps in the box for the first time today, and it's in the final inning. 0-1 the count. Devers handles, and 2 away. Down to the final out here at Oracle Park. Ground ball up the middle, and that's into center for a base hit.
At the plate for the Wild Bunch, left fielder
Juan Soto at the dish with a runner on first. 0 for 1 on the day. In the air, out to right center. And it gets down. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Brandon Lowe ready to go with the tying run in scoring position. Every great game has a memorable moment, and you can provide one here. Can't connect with a breaking ball that missed the zone. Close game here in Diamond Dynasty. Rejected that offer. And it's foul. The Giants lead by a run late. Strike three. Ball game.
What a life. It's true that they underestimate you. My life is real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in his deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street, scoop me in an MPV. I'm holding big. Soloist, vocalist, maestro. This fish grease, recipes, polo. He see us, I was just with G, just like Ryan E. Me and Preem, this history. Young ones, abuelas, Jesus candles, bodegas. Always playing some gangsta. Who is there? They gon' say nah. Look at us now, De La Ma, Rick, Ghost and Rick. Big up, Big L, Prodigy, True Boy, they live. Martyrs, if you will, a legend has a cartel. I'm on jets with giants, I'm Bill Parcell. PTSD, project trauma still dwell. Happiness gotta be in you, money can't help. So salute to the men that never hit the pin black. We got to the bread and still live to spin that. What a life, I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords on my haunted piano. I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords. Already classic before you heard it. The spoiler was on my feature verses. I lined it up kinda perfect and then I hurled it. Rhymes in my mind's like pearls and oysters. Boss of bosses, Morpheus on my... The illest style right here. Till I got white hair, getting foul type stares. We ahead light years. We come out the starts. So let the start. Turn the light switch off. Drive a block, switch cars. Toss a face mask and gloves. Pulled another on the beat. Guess who the victim was? Guess who get reconfigured? The whole industry does. Premier you my because we became the men our mothers prayed for. Maybe even exceeded their expectations, or maybe they always knew why tying up our baby shoes. What was waiting at broom in the souls of a chosen few. This ain't just talk, it's true. What a life. I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie.
Max Clark ready to start us off here in San Francisco. Fly ball left center. Ramos drifts under it. Fakes the catch. And now it's Dante Nori. And a base hit laced into right. And the hits just keep coming. Brandon Lau at the dish with a runner on first. The 0-1 now. Runner on the go.
Ball, that's down.
Safe. And he easily steals the bag. And the pitch. Runner goes again. Tag
No,
save. Stolen base. And the 2-1. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. On the ground to second. Yikes. Trouble there. And the always important first run of the game scores in this 3-inning affair. Robbie Perkins next to hit after the RBI single. Didn't even flinch. Swings, hits a ground ball up the middle. Flips it underhand. There's one. Double play. Tyler Fitzgerald leads us off and playing from behind from the start.
Sinker. Low inside.
The one, the kick, the pitch. Whatever,
Well, that's
Blue.
off the plate.
Circle change. Low inside.
Bunt attempt, but fouled away.
Sinker. Middle inside.
And the leadoff batter goes down with a strikeout. Up next for San Francisco, Harrison Bader. Ump says no.
Circle change. Low middle.
That's a strike.
Sinker. Low inside.
Good enough if you ask me.
Seam fastball. Low inside.
Goes back to the changeup.
Sinker. Low inside.
Got him. Second strikeout of the game.
Circle
Rafael
change.
Devers is next to the plate. Spoils it.
Circle change. Low middle.
Blue wasn't buying it.
Sinker. Low outside.
Strike two, and he might try that pitch one more time. Strike three. Strikes out the side here in the first. That's a fun way to start it. Stay tuned. Sam Hentges in the game, taking over on the mound. He'll do his best to keep this a one-run game. Jonathan Aranda steps up to the dish to see what the new pitcher brings. Softly in the air, down the line, and just foul. Way inside, gets out of the way. Swings, and it's ripped up the middle. Can't get it on the dive. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Ezekiel Tovar in the box with a runner on first. Stays with it. Foul. Takes the lead at first. Nobody out. Swings. Hits a ground ball to short. To second. There's one. Over to first. Safe. So up next to the dish, Alexei Ramirez. Here's the pitch, and the runner goes for second. He bobbled the transfer, and it cost him the throw. That's tough. Lefty kicks and delivers. Ramirez hits it foul. In the air to center. Bader with an easy look. Puts it away for the out. And he won't go for third. Stays put at second with two away. Jose Buta on the mound, working as a bronze card. With a runner in scoring position, he'll do his best to keep this a one-run game. Jones fouled away. That's a strike. Wouldn't be a bad idea to go back to the heater here. Ball out of the zone. Went with the slider. Gone to it 3 times in this matchup. First up for him, and welcome back to Diamond Dynasty Baseball. Absolutely beautiful day here in San Francisco. Willie Adames is the leadoff hitter this inning. Starts with a pair of singles.
Middle inside. Overhand curve. Low outside.
The World Baseball Classic card collects a big-time strikeout.
Inside.
Matt Chapman up next to the dish. Misses the zone with the first pitch.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Swing and a ball popped up. This one a mile high. Brings it in.
Sinker.
Bailey stands in now and watches strike one. That's foul.
Overhand curve. Middle outside.
Collecting strikeouts with the lead. What more could you ask for? Don't go away. Best is yet to come. The Giants make a change on the mound as they turn to Ryan Barucki. Nolan Arenado steps into the batter's box to face the fresh arm. Swing and a ball lined left field. Brings it in and one away. Max Clark comes to the plate as a parallel two-car. Swung on and lifted to left. Ramos heads to his right, snags it for the second out. Now coming to the plate in the final frame, Dante Nori. He singled to right in his first at bat. Swings, it's a ground ball to the right side. Takes it himself to the bag, and that's out number 3. Here we go. It's the final stop, which isn't bad news for you. You're holding on to the lead. Time to sweep the leg and get out of here with a win. Ramos in the box now and takes strike one. Goes back to the 4-seam. Clay Holmes in the game to pitch, and they're going with a gold card on the mound. Save opportunity for him right here. Misses with the slider. 2-2 is the count.
Sinker. Low inside.
Goes with the sweeper but misses. Strike 3. A huge pitch, and now just 2 outs to go. Luis Ariz gets his first at bat here in the final frame.
Sinker. Low outside.
The Wild Bunch lead by a run late. Got him. That's out number 2. And now just 1 away from the win. Down to the final out here at Oracle Park. Lead in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Low inside.
Fast and furious. 1 strike away from a victory in conquest. 99. Ball game. Drive home safely, folks.
Slowed into a room full of nothing. My mind thinks I've been running from something. I see my eyes closed. What you mean I'm not alone? When it's me without a soul. Dancing your heart away. Lost in the maze you made, yeah. My eyes are a mile away. Little black porcelain meant to break. Slow dancing my soul to face. Slow dance in a room full of nothing. My mind thinks I've been running from something. I see my eyes closed. What you mean I'm not alone? when it's me without a soul. Slow dancing your heart away. Lost in the maze of me, yeah. My eyes are a mile away.
Trevor Rogers, the starting pitcher for the home team. Nolan Arenado takes his place, and it's game on. A foul ball, and with that, it's time to party. Here's the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Henderson gathers and throws to first. And one away. Jonathan Aranda shuffles to the plate.
Jonathan Aranda.
Fastball out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Doesn't connect with the off-speed pitch off the plate. Slow roller to first. Down the line, and it's foul. The wind to the pitch. Smoked it, but it's an out. That was a great catch. Here's the designated hitter, Ezekiel Tovar. That's a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Swings and lifts one to right. Makes the catch. That ends the inning. Gunnar Henderson ready to go.
Middle outside.
Called strike. A sinker at the bottom of the zone.
Inside.
This one smashed down the right field line. And it's foul.
Circle change. Low inside.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Circle change.
Jordan Westburg in the box now. Might unfollow on Instagram now.
Change. Low inside. Circle change. Low outside.
Sitting fastball. Westburg connects for a base hit single. Good piece of hitting there, and now they have a base runner. Here's Pete Alonso. Oriole fans have already dubbed him the Great Orange Bear. Gets a piece.
High inside.
Tried to hold up, and they say the bat never went around. Kicks and delivers. Gets the bat to it, but foul. Westburg leads off first with one away. Sent him packing. Great pitch. Taylor Ward is the next to hit for Baltimore.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Doesn't connect. He was late.
High inside.
Hanging tough.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Swung on and lifted to center. Lee on the move. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. The Wild Bunch enjoy a clean inning without any runs allowed. Robbie Perkins gets us going in this frame. Not biting.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Touches the heater. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He was late. And down goes the leadoff man. Juan Soto, the next card off the deck. What was that? Lefty kicks and delivers. Pitchers ahead, 1-2. Puts it on the ground to first, and it goes just foul. And the pitch stays alive. The 1-2. Still alive at the plate. The Wild Bunch. One down, bases empty. Swings through that one, and it's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. Jumps on the first pitch and hits this one on the sweet spot. On its way out of here. A home run. Not wasting any time settling in. And he knew that was a round tripper right away. Ryan Helsley comes in the game out of the bullpen. The Orioles make the change following the home run. In the air, out to right. O'Neill drifting under it. Pulls it in to end the inning. In the box now, here's Adley Rutschman. Skubal misses the plate. Goes back to the sinker. Man, that was close. In the air, out to right center. Jones trying to get to it, brings it in. Next to hit for Baltimore. Tyler O'Neill, the Wild Bunch, go to their bullpen, and taking the mound, Fernando Cruz. He's into the game with the bases empty. O'Neill in the box now and takes strike one. Line drive, and it bounces down in fair territory. Takes the turn, he's digging for second. Not gonna get him, he's in there. Jackson Holliday, the pinch hitter, and a big AB in this game with the tying run in scoring position. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and the runners at first and second. Ryan Mountcastle up now with 2 runners on base. That makes it 0-2. Gets the K, 2 outs in the inning, but still a chance for the offense to do damage. The batter now, Blaze Alexander, 0-1. The pitch. That's the kind you just shake your head at. Running it back with the fastball. Late with the swing there. Strikes him out. Big-time players make big-time pitches. Hang tight. More time in Dynasty Baseball headed your way. Taking over on the mound for the Orioles, Dietrich Enns. He'll do his best to keep this a 1-run game. Jones strolls to the plate to try his chances against the new arm. On the ground to short. Oh, a diving stop. but he beats it out, and the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Here's the center fielder, Nhl Lee. Hard ground ball to first. There's one, and it's a double play. Nolan Arenado up now with the bases empty thanks to some defensive. Came up empty first time up, 0 for 1. Fouled away. The Wild Bunch lead by a run late. Arenado fouls it. Close game here in Diamond Dynasty. Swings, puts it on the ground to third. Out number 3. That was fast. Only needed 5 pitches to get through the inning. Ready now for the final frame. Where has the time gone? You're out in front. Time to sweep the leg and get out of here with a win. Henderson in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Misses the zone. That's ripped to right, down the line. And that's a foul ball. Inside, ball 4 as they draw an important walk. This is an important at-bat here for Jordan Westburg. They get 1. Relay to first, double play. Down to the last out from Oriole Park at Camden Yards. Alonso, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Doesn't connect with the fastball off the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1 strike away from a victory in conquest. Won't go away. The final out, and the stronghold is all yours. The Wild Bunch take this 3-inning matchup. That was an impressive win. Well played. So that does it. Curtains are closing. Thanks for playing Diamond.
Sound like it's supposed to. I won't break the code, young son of the. We just pray that we get old. My is gone. If they was not in the field, I won't put their name in the song. I've been in the zone, calling my from jail, just praying they pick up the phone. Try to get to come get it with me. If they was too busy, I'll get it alone. Watch how you approach, young in the ghost. I'm blessed like I run with the post. If I'm on the yacht, got my on the boat. I'm not like you, they wanna be broke. When it got cold, I wanted a coat. My uncle was tripping, he wanted some. I'm trying to be the richest little you know. This paper gets on, see who pick up the most. I was with mama, didn't know. This might be the realest I never wrote. I got it, just know it's good inside my coat. So many feelings spilling out my soul. Ran out of we was soap. I'm just being modest, I can get it low. Don't care who the hottest, this is low. Pull up in Prada, probably with ya. Now they calling me hands. And call for the 2-step, and I am not with the dance. Only live once, so I'm taking these chances. I'ma do all that I gotta do. Go back to my hood, they say that we proud of you. Over the family, we got it. Carolina whip powder blue. Never was providing, talking how they riding, homie. I was riding too. In public houses, trying to violate me and Chetty talking about we gotta move. Eviction notices, I got them too. Moving, this was not a group. Knocking Tupac and a lot of Snoop. Got the hang of it like I got it. Now they calling me hands. And call for the 2-step, and I am not with the dance. Only live once, so I'm taking these chances. I'ma do all that I gotta do. Go back to my hood, they say that we proud of you. Over the family, we got it. Carolina whip powder blue. Never was providing, talking how they riding, homie. I was riding too. In public housing, tried to violate me and Chetty talking about we gotta move. Eviction notices, I got them too. Moving, this was not a group. Knocking Tupac and a lot of Snoop. Got the hang of it like I got it. My crew was too loud, I was not with Luke. I ain't lying, my mama do powder boots. Eating salmon on a private boat. Just me and my so I got the coupe. I really had NBA dreams. Go overseas to get a full ride to do. Now when I play the hood, I'm just sliding through. Not a thing I gotta prove. Now they calling me hands. And call for the two-step and I am not with the dance. Only led once, so I'm taking these chances. I'ma do all that I gotta do. Go back to my hood, they say that we proud of over the family, we got it. Carolina whip, powder blue. Never was providing, talking how they riding, homie, I was riding too. In public housing, trying to violate me and Chetty talking about we gotta move. Eviction notices, I got them too. Moving, this was not a group. Knocking Tupac and a lot of Snoop. Got the hang of it like I got it. Now they calling me hands.